Welcome back, students of Standard 8. Today I'm going to discuss about some software for app development and how to, create an app. Alright? So the softwares that are used for app development, there are many softwares, and among all, there are a few which are very common, like the Appify, the Native, the Kinetize. So these are the three softwares basically that are used for developing an app. So if you want to develop an application, you may use one of these. So in the present context, according to your textbook, we will use Appify. Okay, so it will be easy for you to gain access to the information. So the steps to create. Number one is using Appify is enter website, that is www.appify.com. So you have to visit the website in order to create the app. Click the tab sign up. The sign up with the login window will appear. Enter the username, the email ID, your username, your email ID, and of course the password that according to you, whatever the password that you want or you prefer, and then click on sign up. So the moment you click on sign up, then what happens? Appify will ask for email verification. That you go back to your email ID, your email, and from there what happens? You have to verify. So enter verification code. So this code will be sent at your email ID. So go back to your email ID, click that code, copy that code and paste it. Okay, and then click on verify. Then on my app button, click on create app. And then click create new app. So when you click new app, then what happens? A new app will be created, and then a window will appear displaying the following features, the three following features. Okay, selection, design, and build. So let us see about the selection. Selection allows to choose a category of themes. There are different themes that will be given. A preloaded themes are available. So selection helps us to choose a category of themes. So in that case, what happens is you enter the app name. So whatever app name that you want, all right. And then say for example you want to create an app for say attendance, school attendance. So you create over there. You write the name of the app, that is attendance, and then after that what happens? Select a specific category from choose a category option and click the next button. Then after clicking the next button, move on to the next one, that is we have the design. The design allows us to design the app pages. What sort of design it is going to be? Okay, because design plays a very important role. It allows the app, okay, to look even better and more informative. So to make it more informative, what happens? Design, we take the help of design, and design will allow the design of the app pages. A list of default pages will be displayed. So what you do is you remove the unnecessary one, the one which you don't require, and just by clicking the delete option, except the one that you want to keep. Okay. Then after that, in design contains some of these parts. That is about us. About us means it allows to enter the particulars of the author. Means about, suppose if a company is creating, that means it tells about the country, about the company, and if a person is creating, or a proprietor is creating, if an individual is creating, then his or her identity can be displayed over there. It contains options like web page, the page name, the description, the website, etc. Okay, even the phone numbers and all can be given over there. Then the contact. Contact contains information as to how a person can be contacted. How can you contact the person? Suppose if I am creating an attendance application, then I will write my phone number and all that, my email ID, so that what happens, one can easily contact me in turn. Okay, for other information. Then after having done that, what happens is we can also create, we keep filling in the information in other pages. There are other pages also. First one is inquire. Inquire contains information to fill the page name, form name, email, phone number, date, time, and etc. That is through which what happens, the person can inquire from the author. Then the next one is your B is your website. The website provides information to fill page name and the website. Okay, what will be the website name and what will be the page name. Then the next one is your what you call photo. Photo is used to choose photograph from a list of galleries like the Facebook. Normally what we do, we import photographs from the Facebook, from the Instagram, and so on and so forth. Okay, so similarly here also you can write over the, even the camera also, because you have been storing in your mobile phone so many photographs. So you can keep that as a what you call in a photo, right? So that what happens by default, it will take the pictures from the Instagram, it will derive the pictures, or it will import the pictures from the Facebook or Instagram or even from the camera. So you allow that. Then after completion of the page, the theme can be customized. Okay. So here further changes can be made, right? The customize by clicking theme customization. Remember, by clicking at theme customization, when you click at theme customization, it is you are able to customize your, you can make it more even enhanced. Okay, its features by using the customization tab. It will provide the following list of options. Now, what are these following list of options? Here, app background. Okay, app background, that is to be selected from a set of backgrounds. So it will give you an app background. You can select any one of the backgrounds and it will appear that way. Then through a common background. So this is done through a common background over there. Then you have a navigation heading bar. The navigation heading bar allows changing the heading bar that displays the app name or the page name. So the app name, as I said just now, is attendance. Student attendance is the app name. So that will get a, the heading will be displayed. So that's called a navigation heading bar. Then we have the next one is your navigation style and color. So through the style and color, it can be used, we can change the color, we can change the style of the background. Okay, and whatever the contents that we have, whatever content that we are writing in, we are putting in, we can change that color, we can change the style of that, what you call, the background there, or the write-up that we are putting in. Then we have the third one. Excuse me. And the third one is your build. So we have done selection, we have done design, and the third one is your build. So it is the last step for developing an app. Remember, it allows to us to register one's app with the Appify. So you have to register with the Appify. Once you have developed the app, you have to register with it. With whom? With the, that is going through the website name, that is appify.com. So in that case, what happens is, click Save and Finish button. A window will be displayed. Click Subscribe Now. So the moment you click at Subscribe Now, then you move on further. A confirmation letter will be issued. So you get a confirmation letter will be issued stating that thank you for using Appy's award-winning app builder. This kind of a message will be flashed. A confirmation message. Scroll down, okay, go down and click continue to download button. Okay, and this third step is a dashboard window will appear. Click my app option in that. So when the dashboard window appears, click my app. Alright, the moment you click in my app, then again what happens? A download your app window will appear. Download your app will appear, and then finally what you do is click the download button, and then your application is created. Okay, so this is what we have in your app development chapter. It is the end of your first semester syllabus. Okay, in case you have any query, any question, any clarification, please feel free to put your questions in the website and I will answer through it. Okay, so till then, be safe. As you know, the pandemic is on. Be safe. Take care of yourself. Okay. Have a good day. God bless you.